Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another video, and this is another paid request, this time from my good friend Efree. And the request this time is to react to a trailer he sent, which I believe is a newer trailer for the remake of Wrong Turn. If anyone wants to request anything, reviews, re-reviews, topics, reactions, anything random, just pretty much anything, feel free to send a request either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both things are down below in the info box. Now, before I start the reaction, I enjoyed the first Wrong Turn. I saw the first Wrong Turn in the theater way back in 2003. I was one of the only people in the theater, but I enjoyed it. Yeah, it's a take off The Hills of Eyes, among others, but I liked Eliza Dushku. I forgot the guy's name. Desmond Harrington, I believe. I really enjoyed him. I thought Rob Schmidt, which is a director he's disappeared. I don't know what happened to him. I think he made like one other film or so. Then he just disappeared, which is too bad. Stan Winston had a hand in the look of the hillbilly mutants, what do you want to call them? And other than the sequel bait ending, I rather enjoyed the first Wrong Turn. Wrong Turn 2. Wrong Turn 2 I thought did a nice job. Kind of Joe Lynch. Make you think these will be the leads, but instead these people are. And while you can see the truncated budget, I do wish they had done even more with Henry Rollins, because he was one of my favorite parts of that movie. I wish I wish they did stuff differently with his character. I'll just say that. But overall, Wrong Turn 2 to me is the last Wrong Turn flick worth a shit. They did a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6. One of them got in trouble because there was a scene where they had a missing persons poster, but it was a real missing persons poster. And people said, I'm the family member of that, and you're using one of our real missing posters for your fucking movie. And there was some kind of, I don't know, like lawsuit or something. I don't remember the details. I wonder if that's why there was no more Wrong Turn movies. But instead you got a fucking remake. Because, yeah, a film from 2003 needs a fucking remake. Just like, they remade Cabin Fever, and how good was that? But we'll get to this. 3, well, R-rated. Yeah, whatever. MPA, not even MPAA. MPA. Saban Films. Wait, Power Rangers don't come in? That's a big fucking tree, man. John Rambo in these woods? They drew first blood? Mike P. Who the fuck is Mike P. Nelson? A claim for what? Mike P. Nelson. That's not Mystery Science Theater 3000 Mike Nelson, is it? Mike P. Nelson. Who the fuck is Mike Nelson? Mike P. Nelson. Why are you camping in a cemetery? Al McElroy. Really, man? You're writing this? He also wrote Halloween 4. Really? You're using this? Please don't tell me this movie's trying to be political as well. Because I'm getting sick and tired of that shit. Okay, you just don't show all the deaths? That way I don't have to see the film? One guy, I think, gets crushed by that tree. We still haven't learned. Yeah, you still haven't learned to stop remaking, rebooting these fucking films. Matthew Modine, the star of Bat Trace. Prepare. Matthew Modine. Is he one of the killers? Is that what it is? The town's in on it. He's in on it. With all these traps. A foundation which a new nation will be built. The freedom reign. Why? 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 Please don't tell me there's political shit in this movie. Because that's what Ron Turner needs, is to get political. I saw a group of kids go into the woods. They probably go... Okay, I'm going to try to guess. They go... Don't be surprised if the movie starts with some type of killing. Some other people get killed out in the woods. Trust to our main characters, including that couple in bed, whatever. I wouldn't be surprised if they're in bed having sex. You know how there's a shadow on the window? I would not be surprised if that's a jump scare where it's one of their friends busting in on them trying to have sex. Come on, we're going to the woods. Come on, get dressed. Or, hey, don't forget, tomorrow we're going out into the woods. I would not be surprised. If I'm wrong, whoop-de-fucking-do. Whoop-de-fucking-do. But they go out into the woods. The tree kills one of them. Traps. You probably saw most of the traps in the trailer. I don't even know if we're doing... I mean... I just don't get why. Matthew Modine... There's a scene where someone has a mask on it. They have a mask around a fire, lifted it up. Either that's going to be one of the main characters in some stupid fucking twist. I brought you out here for some ritual. Or it's Matthew Modine. I hope it's not some political shit where we brought you out here to some ritual and we want a new America. I don't know what the fuck. Alan B. McElroy. I know he wasn't a big fan of the first movie. Like something about it wasn't entirely like how he wrote it. And I guess that's why he wrote a remake. I like Halloween 4. I like that you worked on Rapid Fire with Brandon Lee. But this, no one was asking for a Ron Turner remake. No one was asking for it. It's unneeded, and it feels pointless. It just feels pointless. So why are we doing this? Acclaimed director. I've never heard of the fucking director. Acclaimed for what? Acclaimed for what? Some shorts? Did he do some short movies that won a couple awards? Acclaimed for what? Mike P. Nelson. They don't say what the fuck he directed that he's so acclaimed for. But whatever. Did they? No. No. They just say from Alan B. McElroy, who wrote the original Ron Turner. But the director, they don't say what he's acclaimed for. They just say he's acclaimed. Because I guess I'm supposed to take your word for it, movie. Okay. You know what? How about I just sit here on my ass and watch the Hills of Ice remake from 2006? That's a remake I did enjoy. I did enjoy the Hills of Ice remake. At least that was a remake that was... The original movie was done... I know people say, well, technically, Matt, that was 2003. This is 2000... This is almost 20 years later. At least to me, in my opinion, movies of the 70s are very different from movies that were in 2006. A movie like in 2003, there's not a whole lot different from a movie in 2021. Which kind of sad. That kind of shows the lack of advancement in movies in a way. But I didn't. If you watch the first Wrong Turn, I don't even know if the first. It probably has a Blu-ray. If you watch that in HD, will you really get that much of a difference from this? Let alone the fact they made 6 fucking other Wrong Turn films. Does this really look any different or better than them? Or just same shit, different day? But hey, it's a name someone will recognize, and someone will watch because they recognize the title. That's an easier way to make money than a brand new title and like, oh, The Hills. Not even that, like, I'm trying to think of a generic title. I was going to say Detour, but someone already made a movie called Detour. But there you go, like Detours. They did Detour. No one remembers that fucking film. But Wrong Turn, okay. I recognize the title Wrong Turn. Go ahead. What about the original Wrong Turn? Yeah, I know, I mean... the original Wrong Turn wasn't even a box office blockbuster either. Just did well on home video and then got a sequel. I'm just running out of steam. Wrong Turn remake. For some reason. Just people were dying for it, I guess. Fucking whatever, man. Later.